You guys, this is Rashawn Ellis for News, Views, and Conversations. Back again with one more video. I want you to hear the video with Salt from Salt and Pepper. And she is giving the industry the business. Everything we've been talking about, covering the Epstein files, all the MAGA mess, everything, entertainment. She's pretty much put it in one video. I want to share it with you guys. This is a great time to be a conspiracy theorist because everything that we've been saying is being confirmed via the Epstein files, via documentaries, shows, TV, even mainstream. I know they listen. They stay listening. They always ear hustling because the things that we're covering, they're not allowed to say on mainstream. So it's coming out. Listen to the video, listen to every word. This is Salt from Salt and Pepper. Pretty much Jamal said she's breaking the oath by spilling the whole beans. But we pretty much already figured. So we're not just conspiracy theorists, we're early, we're on time. The things that people didn't want to, say were true, we're able to say yes without a shadow of a doubt. We've been trying to tell y'all for the longest, but you didn't listen. And now we're in a situation where our rights can be taken because they didn't want to listen. Pray to God that doesn't happen. But we got to keep our foots on their necks so that they don't have their foots on our necks. So I will see you guys in the next video. Listen to the entire video, everything that Salt is pretty much adding to the game, I'm gonna say, because she knows, we know, everybody knows. Listen to every word that she says. I'm so glad that she spoke about it because we're already talking about it. So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Rashawn Ellis Radio TV with Rashawn Ellis, and I will see you guys in the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is very, very shocking to me. Anytime I see a celebrity of any kind, whether they are a rapper, singer, actor, actress, just whatever they may do, whenever I see them speaking out about the industry, it blows my mind because you don't see it too often. Now, this is Salt from Salt and Pepper broke the oath, exposed blood sacrifice in the industry. I got this video here from Hip Hop News Uncensored. I'm like tripping out, man. Like, y'all know Salt and Pepper, push it real good. But like, she's speaking out. Hey, we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
About it because people will think that you're crazy. So now we know Satanists and Luciferians run the world. 2 Corinthians, it describes that Satan is the god of this world. They own the government, politics, Democrats and Republicans, the court system, the education system, the banks, the Federal Reserve, real estate, farms, Hollywood, what we watch, music.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if she end up sick, I don't know if she's came out and said if she has any health issues or nothing like that, but if she ends up sick all of a sudden, because you do not see this, what she's saying, you do not see this. And I believe she's still performing, if I'm not mistaken. Yo. Like, listen to all that she's naming. This is crazy.
Democrats and Republicans, the court system, the education system, the banks, the Federal Reserve, real estate, farms, Hollywood, what we watch, music, what we listen to, media, what we believe, sports, big pharma, everything. We pay their taxes, we work their jobs, we buy their houses. We don't own anything really, because even if we paid for a house outright, if we miss paying taxes one time, they can take the home. We've been pitted against each other like crazy forever. Black versus white, rich versus poor, men versus women, Democrats versus Republicans, Muslims against Christians.
She is literally speaking nothing but facts. Oh my goodness, man. I tell you, it's so refreshing to hear and to see because, a lot of these people, they are indeed a part of the industry. And it don't matter when, man. If you have your moment where you feel like you need to wake up and try to get out, or you really start to see things, because they've been in the game for a long, long, long time. And, you know, like I said, when they start to speak out, you got to listen, because you know they probably seen some things. But she seems to be very in tune with everything that's happening. But I will say that she is, or she was, part of the industry.
We fight over narratives that they've created to keep us divided while they're doing whatever they want. Hunting, killing, cannibalizing, yes, cannibalizing, and organ harvesting our children. They start wars and they tell us it's this country or that country, or it's this religion who's our enemy. And our kids go to war to defend lies. They fund both sides of the war and make billions of dollars while our family members are sacrificed. We have been bamboozled beyond our wildest dreams. Everything we've been fed is a lie. So what do? If you're like me, like, okay, we got the information, but what do? We can't impeach the president because that's up to Congress. The only power we have is our dollars, our prayers, and our voices. Some people will laugh at that, but when it comes to their God, they're on their job. They pray to their God, they worship him, and make blood sacrifices.
I'm going to have to trim out some stuff. Again, the original video will be in the description, because she's saying some things that I just can't leave in the video. But she's talking about, like, the sacrifices and what they do. And, you know, she's saying that word, that S-A. Y'all know what S-A means. You should know by now when someone gets S-A'd. And she's talking about, you know, the children. And you know, when she talks about, because I've even said, what can we do? And I said, it's like to the point where it seems like they're doing all these things, showing us all these things, and they're like, okay, yeah, what are y'all gonna do about it? You know, she's saying if you stop supporting certain things, you know, because I heard about, I see the video where they say, when you see these award shows and they go up there and they be like, I want to thank God. It's not like the God you may believe in. It's going to be, you know, their God. That's what she's saying. So I told y'all, going down this road, it gets really deep. I'm prepared. I am mentally, because like I said, I have a good balance. But for those who aren't, man, just brace yourselves.
Are very dedicated to making sure their God is pleased with them. We can stop feeding the beast with our dollars. When things are exposed, we can stop giving them our money. I'm not telling you who you should buy from or where to spend your money, but I do encourage you to investigate the companies you patronize. Find out who they are, what their practices are, what their beliefs are. I know we love certain brands, but do we know their history? Who owns your bank? Is there another place that you can put your money? Because if they decide, they can close the banks whenever they want, or they can freeze our accounts if we don't comply with their narrative. They're purposely poisoning our water, air, and food. So support your local farmers if you have access. I know everyone doesn't have access. I understand that. Buy fresh, real food. Buy land if you can. Grow food if that's in your heart. Even this information we've been exposed to, I think it's designed to see what we will do. This information can make us feel helpless and depressed and even more complacent.
Facts.
Giving them even more control to usher in their new world order, their one world government, one currency, one world dictatorship where we have no rights at all. So we can refuse digital ID, we can support smaller venues, we can spread and share information. If we can homeschool our children. Support local farmers. It's healthier, it's cleaner. Get back to eating whole foods. If you can, try and go direct to consumer. And according to Revelation, yes, we are being led to a choice, right? It talks about the mark of the beast in Revelation 13:16.
Okay. Boy, boy, boy. Hearing all that was very refreshing. You know, we've been talking on this channel lately about how they label people conspiracy theories, and now people are proud to be named that, because all of this stuff that they talked about years ago is coming out, and then people are going, wait a minute, hold on now. You know, I just feel like whenever a person of her stature, like her celebrity, who's been in the game for a long time, speaks on stuff like this, you know, being so open. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if I've ever seen an interview of her. I know who she is. I don't even know her damn real name. You know what I mean? I just know them as Salt and Pepa. And then you have, what's her name? The DJ, Spinderella. You know, I know they had like a falling out or something like that. But all I'm saying is, if you think about how long she's been in the game and things she has seen, like, are you guys seeing this for the first time? Does she have more content like this? You know, but definitely need to pay attention. I want to see what people are saying. Let me look at some comments on this video. Let me see here. I don't hear not one lie. Amen, my sister. She is legit awakened. Someone said, not even 30 seconds in, straightforward truth. So glad she's using her platform to spread truth. Just 10 short years ago, the masses would have laughed at her. Yeah. Man, protect this lady, please. Someone said they called us conspiracy theorists or religious fanatics. Now what? She told zero lies. She is speaking all truths. Yeah. Someone says she probably won't see this, but thank you for speaking out. The more we speak about this, the more that people will awaken. You would hope so. You would hope so. That's why I try to keep talking about it. And I told y'all before, it's never too late. Like, if something feeling heavy on your heart, speak on it. Especially if you have a platform. She's telling the truth. Corrupt people are controlling the narratives. Yeah. This was very refreshing to see, man. Someone said, well said, Cheryl Salt James. Okay. Cheryl James. That's my first time knowing what her name is. No lies. She's always been anointed. Talent is off the charts. And that catalog is fire. Hey, man, again, don't know if you guys have seen this, but shout out to Hip Hop News Uncensored. And thank y'all for sending me, because y'all be sending me a lot of stuff, man, on my Instagram, Facebook. I try my best to get to the stuff that I can. But like I said, original video in the description, because there's going to be a few words that I have to edit out. When you see the original video, you'll understand. All right, peace out.